This year I am graduating two of the very best private students I have ever had in my over 15 years of teaching private students. And that got me thinking about some things that I remember about my college career. The two of them are going into music, one music education and one jazz drumming in their college education. So that got me kind of thinking about my time in college and some things that I wish I had done differently. And so that's what this video is about. The first two are related, and the third one, you wouldn't even believe that I'm bringing it up. It'll be very surprising for you. So the first one is I wish I had spent more time learning the piano. And the reason why is because the piano is the gateway to understanding music theory in a special way, in a much more deep way. And the other reason why is because it's the gateway to the world of music, of composition and music production. And I think every music student should know about music production. It is the modern way of creating music. It dominates our music culture, and there's tons of money in being able to understand music production. And so I think every student should know about music production and have music production skills. And so I wish I had worked harder on learning the piano. I had opportunities to do it. I did 3 different piano classes, and I did not put enough effort into them. Let me put it this way. I put enough effort into them because I can find my way around a piano fine. But I wish that I knew how to play the piano. And I had that opportunity offered to me in college, and I didn't take it. I did what was necessary to pass the classes, and I spent much more time practicing the drums. And if I could go back, I think I would change that. Similarly and related, I wish that I had worked harder in the composition and music theory department. My majors were classical percussion for 2 years, 1 year of music education, and 2 years of jazz drums. And so I was never a composition major, but I just wish that the composition classes that I took, the jazz composition classes I took, I wish I had dove deeper into them and committed even more effort to making them everything that they could be. You know, similar to my abilities on the piano, I can write some really good stuff, and I'm a good composer, I believe, and I'm a very good arranger, I believe. But I could be much faster and much more sophisticated if I had committed more of my college time to digging into those skills. There's something special about being able to write music, write and arrange. And the thing that is special is you are able to create experiences. If you're put in a leader position, you're able to create experiences that people cannot find anywhere else. When people listen to my, so for instance, when people listen to my Christmas arrangements, they are listening to arrangements they can't hear anywhere else. My Christmas arrangements are not available online anywhere. The only bands that play my Christmas arrangements are my bands. And so when someone comes to a Christmas show that I am leading, they are coming to a unique experience that cannot be found anywhere else. And payers, people who pay band leaders to put on events, they notice that. They notice that this sounds like something they can't find anywhere else, and they value it and they pay for it. I just received a multi-$1,000 email asking for me to bring back a Christmas show that I did in the past for a client. And I mean, all the multi-thousands are not going directly to me. They're going to be divided among everybody that I hire, and then some of it's going to go to me too. But I'm going to be able to be a blessing to a bunch of my friends, my musician friends, with a fat check. And that fat check is going to be fat because, not my drumming skills, but because of my composition and arranging skills. And so that tells you how good I am at it. It's good enough, but it could have been better. I think I could have more opportunities if I had put the effort into learning those skills further. The third thing, which might surprise you, is I wish that someone had taught me about how to manage my money. I mean, the money that I get from performing music. I started playing gigs that were real gigs, that were good paying professional gigs. In my 3rd and 4th and 5th years of college, I did 5 years in music college because I changed my majors twice. And in that time, I made some real money. And I wish that someone had given me a framework of discipline for handling that money. And I bet now at 31, I would be in a totally different place, a far better place, if someone had taught me how to handle that money. And so I'm not going to go into the details about how to do that now, because someone has written a book for it, a book about it, and you should get that book. The name of the book is called Profit First, and it's by Mike Michalowicz. Profit First by Mike Michalowicz. I think that book should be required reading for every professional musician. When I started using the system that is explained in that book, which is essentially dividing in percentages all of the money that comes into your bank account from your work, and deciding ahead of time, I'm going to spend this much put this much away up for my taxes. I'm going to put this much away as savings. This much is going to go into my pocket and it's going to be used for my life. And this much is going to go for equipment and other operating expenses for my business. Well, when I started using that system, it changed everything for me. And my family is a richer family because of it, a more financially stable family because of it. And it's because there are boundaries, predetermined boundaries around how I'm going to spend my money. And so if I could go back, that would be the 3rd thing that I would do, is I would read that book freshman year of college, and I would start working that system immediately. Those are the 3 things that I think I regret from my college career. I think I did well, but I think I could have taken a few of the hours that I spent practicing. And if I could have committed those hours to piano and composition, and if I had just read that book earlier, I think everything would have been different for me in an amazing way. And don't get me wrong, I'm very happy with how things are now. I'm very happy with my skills as a composer and an arranger. I'm very happy with my skills as a drum set player and as a band leader. I'm very happy with all of that. But it could have been better. And I think changing these 3 things could have made it better. So if you're on your way into college, I hope you will consider the 3 things that I've given you here. Piano, everybody should be a pro. Not a pro, everybody should be competent on the piano. And I'm just below competent. Everybody should be competent on the piano, every musician. Everybody should be competent in composing and arranging if you want to be a band leader and you want to start putting a signature on the events that you're a part of. And everybody should have a good framework for managing their money rather than just managing it ad hoc. Those are my 3 things. If you got any comments or questions about that, go ahead and leave me a comment below and I'll get back to you. Thank you for watching the video. Bye, y'all. Blessings.